Truth Unveiled here, and this is going to be a two-parter actually, but I really want to talk today about Rihanna. Now, normally I don't talk about the music industry and what goes on and blah 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 and entertainment and film, because honestly I could care less about it, but there is a huge spiritual aspect to this that I think people need to know, and I hope this will help set the record straight. Now, many people don't know this, but yes, the whole Illuminati stuff, yes, all of that is true. In order to even get into the music industry and the business, you have to sell your soul to the Baphomet, who is the devil, who is the goat head, who you have to do all these rituals for. That is the only way you can get to success. That is the only way you can even get to the industry. You can also read about this in Matthew when Satan tried to tempt the Messiah. Now he is doing it again 2,000 years later to normal people, at least until he made them into celebrities. Why am I bringing this up? And why am I bringing up Rihanna in particular? As you can see, she is with Chris Brown. There's been so much talk about these two, but what a lot of people don't know is that Rihanna is high up in the rank. And when I say that, many of you, quote unquote conspiracy theorists and people who know the business and know the Illuminati know exactly what I'm talking about. She has not only sold her soul, but she has done a ton of stuff to get to where she is today. And basically, she's at the level now where she can basically form a demon and place her demon on to other people. I'm not making this up. She has done this with Chris Brown, as you can see right here. Now, why is this important? And I'm going to tell you, in Hollywood, they all have handlers. Marilyn Manson was the handler for, or was it Marilyn Monroe? It was one of them, but she was the handler for JFK. Britney Spears was the handler for Justin Timberlake. It's nothing new. But this time, Chris Brown, is the handler. He is being handled by Rihanna. She is his handler. Why am I telling you this? Because it's all about control. Celebrities can never be left alone. They cannot have mirrors because there are demons and fallen angels around them. She is possessed, and she is a possessed demon. I'm not making this up, because the higher you go into the ranks, the closer you get to the Baphomet, the closer you get to Satan. I'll talk about more of that as we continue going on, but it's important to know that, because in order to subdue or in order to control, you have to set up things. And Chris Brown was unfortunately a victim to this mind control that goes on in Hollywood. He was set up and used by Rihanna in order to silence him, because he was starting to get a little out of control. He was starting to get a little out of hand, and the Illuminati, they don't have that. So they had to use Rihanna to be his handler. So they set up the whole beating and all that madness that happened a couple years ago in order to keep him silent and keep him quiet. By the way, if you really believe that he beat this woman, no, it most likely it was the other way around, but media had to do that in order to keep him quiet, keep him silent, because they don't want this stuff getting out to the public. It's supposed to be kept a secret. Now I'm going to take you to this other picture of Rihanna, and this one was when she was at the White House. Note what she's wearing. What does this closely resemble? CERN technology. Now, why would she be wearing this type of dress? What is the purpose of this? It was said that on an Instagram post she had not posted in 6 months. When she did post after those 6 months, this is what she posted. She posted a picture of herself on the phone at the White House, and she said these startling 4 words: "Cyrus, let me in," with this dress. Now, it's important you know what that means symbolically, because if you're not, paying attention to the CERN technology and what's going on, and even some conspiracies about that, what's really happening is they're trying to unleash the fallen angels. They've been locked in the abyss for a long time. Now they're trying to unleash them. The Cyrus, let me in, is talking about letting Satan onto the scene. I don't know if you've been paying attention, but with the whole Super Bowl and the Katy Perry halftime show and the woman riding the beast, it's time now to unleash and unveil the fallen angels, most notably Satan. That's their God. That's who they worship. They worship the Baphomet, his pet, basically. But that is who they are trying to unveil. And that's what the purpose of CERN technology is, to unleash these demons, unleash these fallen angels to the world to deceive. By the way, how will this come about? Most likely through an alien deception, most likely through all that stuff. See how it's all tied together. And by the way, Rihanna sounds very similar to Inanna. If you can see right here, Inanna, which was who? Who was Inanna? The Queen of Heaven, the goddess of love, wisdom, war, fertility, and lust during the Sumerian times, during the ancient times. Who is that? Isis, Ishtar, Satan's wife. So of course she's going to really rev up CERN technology to let her God in, to let Satan in, because that is whom she worships. That is why she has all the power that she has for now, and all the quote-unquote money that she has is because in order to get to that level, that's what you have to do. You have to sell your soul. I'm not joking. I wish I were. So as you can see, this is how it goes. This is what it has to go. Chris Brown, sadly, is another subject to this whole scheme, and hopefully he'll come out with the truth, because it needs to be come out right now. You know, a lot of celebrities are starting to come out with truth, like B.O.B. talking about cloning and some other things. But I just wanted to share this with y'all, and hope you see that how all of this relates spiritually. That yes, Rihanna is a possessed demon, but she can possess her demon in other spirits and other people in order to control them, like she did with Chris Brown. And mind you, this whole White House thing was an Illuminati ritual in order to unleash and unveil the fallen angels who are soon going to come and deceive the entire world. Hopefully not you, because you are awake and you are not asleep. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. Let me know what you think. Shalom.